Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And we are going to talk about Star Trek Discovery, the season that just completed, Star Trek Discovery Season 4. And while it is better, or I should say, I liked it better than Season 3, there's still a lot of crying, there's still a lot of whispering. The space Jesus elements are a little bit toned down towards the latter half of of the series, especially. But yeah, this is still my least favorite Star Trek series. And yeah, I know there are a lot of fans for Star Trek Discovery, but yeah. And I'm not going to say I hate the show. It's just that they could do it a lot more better than what they're currently doing, and because the special effects are there, the cast wise, um, they are getting really good guest stars. Performances by the guest stars are actually outshining the main cast, to be honest. And this season alone, you have Rowan Tarka, played by Sean Doyle, who I've seen in quite a few TV, movies, and television series. Sean Doyle is a Canadian actor who's, I think, from Newfoundland, and I've seen him in a couple of stuff. And he's brilliant, by the way. He's absolutely amazing. You have the returning, although his role as a recurring character is pretty less. Kovac, played by David Cronenberg, who's an amazing presence on screen. I mean, you can't beat him. He's amazing. Um, you also have, this season they bring in a really good character, another recurring character, Rylak, who's the president of the Federation, and she's played by yet another Canadian actress. This is a Canadian actress this time, Shella Hosdale, who I have known more about rather than watched her quite a bit. Like, I've seen her in like one-off episodes here and there, but she's been in several shows which I haven't really checked out. So I know of her. I've seen some interviews of her. I've seen her a little bit, but not as much. And I think not as much as I would have wanted to, because she brings a particular a really good politician of the 30 what century is it, 32nd century, 900 years into the future, should be like somebody in the future who I look at. She's a mixed race being. She's got human, Cardassian, Bajoran, many a few alien species mixed in it, and she's pretty good. She's pretty awesome. As is the Vulcan, the leader. I keep forgetting her name, Trina, but the actress's name is what I'm missing. Let's have a quick look at season 4. By the way, season 5 has been greenlit, so we will be having season 5. I think pretty much think they're going to have at least 7 seasons, probably. What is the name of the actress who plays Trina? Oh yeah, Tara Rosling. She plays Trina. I've never seen her in anything else before, but I don't know. She comes across as being very I think most of the fans adore her character. She seems to be that very pleasant, sweet kind of person. Another Canadian actress, by the way, and her romance with Saru is, being a Vulcan and a he is. What is Saru, by the way? I keep forgetting his race. Kelpian, yeah, sorry, he's a Kelpian. So the romance between them, which is of course, because he being a captain in the in Starfleet, and she being the president of Nivar, which is the combination of the old Vulcan, which is now with a lot of Romulans in it. So they call it Nivar, and it's playful. It's it brings a lot of joy to the scenes. It's very sweet, and it's something which we haven't really seen in Star Trek before. The this budding romance that you actually get to see building over episodes, and that's really nice. Um, Anthony Rapp, well, Paul Stamets seems to be pushed to the a little bit. He doesn't have as much to do as he was in the previous seasons. Tig Notaro as well. She, um, I I don't know. I don't really like this actress that much. I mean, I don't like her character that much, and I haven't seen her in anything else to be honest. But I did see her in what is it? City of the what was that movie? City of the Dead? No, Army of the Dead. Sorry. Uh, she was okay in that, and I think I've seen her in a small role in another movie, and she was okay in that as well. I don't really like the character too much, to be honest. As for the plethora of crew members, bridge crew members, all commanders right now, I think the lieutenant commanders or commanders, I guess, who are forgettable, but we don't really know too much about them. The main ones are, of course, Oeshikun and see, I'm finding it very difficult to actually get the names right. Um, huh. That is the problem. I can't get their names. It always skips my mind for the characters. Um, that's the biggest problem that I have with Discovery. To be honest, one second, let me clear that up. Star Trek Discovery IMDb. And this is the whole problem that I have with Discovery. It's that they've got all these characters, and a lot of them don't really have much going for themselves. I mean, I know there are a lot of people who are like, "Oh, I wish these people were together. I wish they've got a playful look." Joanne Oesakon is played by Oyen Oledejo. I don't know how to pronounce that. Really sorry. Um, Oh yeah, Sarah Mitch. She plays Lieutenant Nilsson. Again, beautiful actress. You don't really get to see too much of her, but whenever she does appear, at least it's something which pleasing to the eye. Definitely. You've got Emily Couts who plays Detmer. So Detmer, that's the one which everybody seems to be thinking, that they should be a couple. Detmer and Oeshikun, there's a lot of playfulness and all that stuff. I know. Positive things about the season, we get to see Tilly only for a few episodes. I cannot stand that character. I cannot stand Tilly. I cannot stand Book. I don't know who I hate more, Book, Tilly, or Michael Burnham. But I don't like. Oh yeah, there's another one. Adira Tal. Okay, I think out of these, I probably don't mind her too much, or them too much, because she is supposed to be. What do you call that? Oh man, it slips my. She is non-binary. They are non-binary, so therefore, yeah. The character is okay. I don't really see too much reason for them to. It's nothing that I actually kind of see that she's not a great character. She's just an okay character being pushed into the forefront. That's it. And really happy that Gray, their boyfriend, who is a transgender, this thing, terrible actor. I mean, this guy cannot act. He is absolutely terrible. Most of the scenes where they see him talking to her, it's like he's got constipation. He is terrible. Ian Anthony or something like that. Oh my goodness, I can't stand that character at all. I mean, this kind of like, oh, I'm so great, I'm doing this. This really, really dumb character that they actually have in this. Where is the person's name? Ian Alexander, yeah, that was correct. So he is written off. We might see him still in a recurring role in a few episodes next season, but he is terrible. Let me tell you that he is an absolutely terrible character. Surprise, surprise, but we do get Annabelle Wallace, whose voice is lovely to hear. as the voice of Zora, which is basically now the ship's AI, and unfortunately the AI has also got emotional problems, just like the rest of Discovery. Uh, this is the too much feeling, too much touchy feely stuff and all that. At least it's a little bit less than the previous season. That is why I didn't have too much of a problem in it. There's a lot more searching going on. There's a lot more action going on. However, the first contact with this particular species, I didn't. I don't know. Even that has got a lot of this stuff in it. It seems to be like, they build it up, build it up, build it up, and then towards the end, it's like, they're okay. Finally they are able to communicate, and like, okay, we'll fix everything. It's okay. We're fine. Really sorry. We're going off. I hope Book. We never get to see Book anymore. I hope we never get to see Tilly anymore. I hope we never get to see Gray anymore, Ian Alexander's character. And I hope Michael Burnham gets killed off. I know it's kind of a show. But yeah, it is called Star Trek Discovery. Ideally, we could have Saru take over as the captain if you kill Michael Burnham, if you kill Book. I don't know. But I will say, like I did say this, it is not as bad as the previous season. The previous season was really bad. This season, there's a lot of improvements, and that's because of, to be honest, of the new characters that are actually shown more prominence in this particular series, and therefore they do make up for the bad part of it. The good kind of like does make up for some of the bad parts. So yeah, Hiro Kanagawa, who plays one of the doctor scientists, he's always eating, he's having a snack in between. That's the comedy part for the show. The episode that focuses on why Ruan Tarka and his friend, what happened between them, why he wants to do what he does, and in the end he doesn't really get what he wanted to. I felt that was also a little bit of a letdown. They teased Book's death. Damn you, I really wanted to kill that. I can't stand the guy, David Ajala. I didn't like him in Supergirl, don't like him here. I will never like this guy. Like, he's a terrible, terrible actor. Yeah, but not as bad as Ian Alexander. Ian Alexander is absolutely one of the worst actors I've ever seen in my life. How much would I give this particular season? And this is the problem. I don't rate Star Trek this low, but I'll give it a 6.5. I want to watch season 1 to 4 sometime pretty soon to see whether my impression. I did like this. I might be in the minority, but I did like season 1 a lot more than the second, third, and fourth seasons. Season 1 to me is actually where things were still very positive. Season 2, season 3, season 4 is a little bit okay, is what I would say. And that's all I want to say about this particular season of Star Trek Discovery. And they are going to come up with season 5. Probably it's going to come up next year, January, I guess. I would like to see some improvements. We do have Star Trek Picard going on. I've just done the review for season 3, for episode 3 of season 2. And we have Strange New Worlds to look forward to in the next couple of months. And Prodigy still has got to share the remaining, air the remaining 10 episodes. So we've got that as well. And of course, we've got Lower Decks. So that's basically it for Star Trek Discovery Season 4. Rating it a 6.5 out of 10. Thank you. Have a good night.